What's going on, everybody? Young Sage back in GT Online, where today I got another car review. Today we have the brand new Progen Itali GTB, not the custom, the standard one. Would you get out of here? This guy's probably gonna run into my car if we don't get out of here. This is not a through road, you imbecile. So this is, for what I can tell, it's based on the 650S series, sports series, so to say. Actually, the back is probably more of a 675 LT. But the wheels are off of a Ferrari 488. That's literally where I get the name from, is Ferrari 488 GTB. So as we always do, we're gonna open this thing up. There isn't much to see. Got a front trunk. And, well, in the back, there's actually nothing. It's just the gas tank. It's quite strange, though, because I actually do not know what function those lights have. Are they brake lights? There's a reverse light. I don't think those lights even serve any function. Great job, Rockstar. You made something that doesn't even work. Okay, so there is customization for the standard car. When I get more money, which I don't know when that's going to be, we will do a build of the custom variant whenever I can. But you know, I know nobody's going to show off the standard car, so well, why not? Now, as for the interior, it's plucked straight out of the T20. Nothing special. Seats are T20 fare. I think the only thing that's different is the doors. Well, when you just rev it, it doesn't sound like anything else. But at full song, the engine is quite reminiscent of like some of the Grottis. So we're gonna take the single Santos Customs, where actually we can modify it. And I told you there is modifications on this vehicle. I don't have any speed mods or anything. Like I did not tune this car at all. So therefore we have just a standard GTB performance. And we have no wing on there either, so there's no traction boost. And I only like it because it looks cool. Do not buy this expecting it to be fast. This is probably one of the worst supercars of recent memory. This is almost just a more expensive version of the concept of the Grotti Turismo R. A good-looking car that has legitimately no performance. So we do have a lot of modifications for this vehicle. We got our bumpers. We got the standard. We have this one. We have this one. We have the hook with that one. We have an aperture with low splitter. Race with low splitter. GT aperture. And we have GT race. That's the one I have. Rear bumpers. We have the standard, which is quite weird actually, because it's like the car in the back is too small. We have this one, which definitely does look pretty cool. We have all of these, and we have them in the different forms. And we have this version. It's literally, it just, all it does is make it more pronounced at the bottom. We have a secondary version. And we have the carbon version of the camber. We have the primary touring diffuser, secondary, and then carbon version. This looks a little crazier. These two look crazier. But this one just looks clean. Exhaust. We actually have quite a few exhaust options, and they're all really cool. We have the stock exhaust, which actually literally is quite disappointing. It's literally just cheap exhaust with a cheap exhaust. It's like literally normal exhaust with an exhaust tip. This actually gives you exhaust, like full exhaust, not tips. We have a titanium version of that. Then we have this, which moves the exhaust from the rear diffuser up to the middle of the bumper, above the license plate and below the Progen logo. We have the titanium version of that, and we have this, which actually puts your normal racing exhaust on there. Then we have this. This is the upswept exhaust. It's available for the penetrator. And we have this. This is stock exhaust combined with chrome split block. Combined with the chrome triple slotted exhaust. Pretty crazy, actually. I think it's too much. Hood options, we actually have a lot, once again. We have the standard, which is a hood. We have that one. We have this, which literally is probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a long time. They need to do more of this. We have the chrome version. We have a bunch of carbon hoods. Carbon stock. And we have this, which is the custom instep with carbon. We have drop vented. We have regular vented, which looks really crazy. And we have carbon versions of that. Then there's a special version of the of this. This I want this hood. Thing is, I'm not a fan of just being carbon there. I wish I could get it just colored. That's a really cool looking hood, though. Now, we actually have wing mirrors from standard. We have the stock ones, and then we have these ones. These don't really fit the look that I'm going for at this point, but I might put them on later. And we have roof options. We have the standard roof, which is the secondary color. We have a primary colored roof, which color matches the roof. We have a carbon striped roof, which puts a carbon fiber stripe. That would actually go with the carbon striped hood. Or no, we don't have a carbon striped hood. We have a primary striped carbon roof, secondary striped carbon, and we have a whole carbon roof like I have. Quite cool, actually. Side skirts. We have the standard, which is quite boring, actually, quite to be honest. We have low skirts. We have carbon low, GT, which actually, this is kind of strange. This is called secondary GT skirts. It's called secondary GT skirts. It's literally the GT skirt painted with a can art on it. This is actually the same thing but the can art in the bottom part are secondary colored. Then we have the carbon version of that. Now there's a lot of wings. Actually, I have no idea what the Benny's mods look like, but if this thing is anything to say about it, we may not have much extras at Benny's. Or there might be a lot, actually. I have no idea. So we have this, the tuner wing, which that looks really rice if you ask me. We have the custom body wing, we have secondary and carbon versions, and we have the exotic sharp wing, which comes out of there. Actually, I don't know how that would work with the exhaust if you put it there. Probably would glitch through. Because that goes right where that custom exhaust would go. And we have secondary and carbon versions of that. We have a primary shoulder GT spoiler, which that looks pretty nice. We have the secondary and carbon versions of that as well. Back to none. So yeah, don't go buying this car expecting to be the fastest thing in the game. I think it might actually be slower than the Nero. The Nero was not impressive at all, really, to me. I just bought it for the looks, because I think it looks pretty nice. But honestly, I think the Penetrator is actually faster than this. Even though nobody bought the Penetrator. Do yourself a favor, go buy a fucking Penetrator. Do it. That car needs love. But guys, that is it for this car review. Like I said, I will hopefully get the custom variant so I can show you guys the differences. Till next time. See ya. Take care. Goodbye.